Good day. My name is Nima and I want to thank you for the opportunity to present this project for you. It's a passion thing of mine, renewable resources that is, and I've chosen the open solar installation data set as for my big data opportunity. The inspiration behind this largely comes from a passion for sustainable energy and to see that the world will be able to use non-carbon sources of energy into the future. When I was at a conference last week, which derives the inspiration for this project, what I discovered is that a lot of critical infrastructure does not actually have the sensor capability to tell owners and or vendors that things are not functioning correctly or breaking down. If a technology like solar in its nascency isn't being properly monitored and properly installed, then it may, even before getting off the ground, doom it from becoming the successful technology one of the successful technologies that we need in order to fight climate change that we see happening all around us. So what I'm going to quickly do, because I know we don't have that much time, is give you a quick overview of the data set and how it applies, what the motivations are, what the initial results were, and also what I look forward to producing more of in terms of results through your incubator program. So the original idea comes from the fact that in IoT you can put sensors on different infrastructure in order to figure out where different where things in let's say in a solar installation or a solar panel might be breaking. Now, this is more than just a strategic marketing opportunity in big data. We could be using this data set in one sense to find opportunities for solar panels that need installation. Who are the people that are most likely to buy sensors to install on their panels in order to preserve their efficacy? Now, in the first image you'll see, in the first part of our strategy, you'll see a map of the United States. And what I'd recommend, if looking from over 1 million installations, is that we would start to identify places like in the Pacific Northwest where solar panel on a per wattage basis is highest on average, which means that those who are there are more likely to pay more for sensors to be installed onto their infrastructure because on a per wattage basis it's more valuable. That also might mean that in analyzing on a per wattage basis seems to be an appropriate first step because that also might indicate or correlate with how important those panels are for whatever purpose they're being utilized for. The second piece is looking at how this correlates with different vendors and being able to know not only which states have the most opportunity for monitoring of expensive electrical infrastructure in terms of solar panels, but also knowing who those vendors are enables us to reach out and create opportunities for value by asking and understanding how their installation procedures may go, and not only asking them if they want sensors on their devices and their installations and partnerships, but also potentially consulting services in creating value for them by indicating through the data set and identifying common issues that tend to exist in areas that may have trouble with installations. So for example, if we discover that in California, Solar City is our most predominant installation vendor, then they might be the first people that we reach out to. As of course we collect more data and these results evolve, the strategy will also evolve as well. But ultimately our goal is to identify the highest market per value per watt hour solar panels and then reach out to the vendors that install them in order to figure out not just what we can do to help monitor their critical infrastructure and preserve the assets, but also finally to see if there are other characteristics in how they install these solar panels that could enable them to prevent issues in the future. And not only will that help them, but all solar vendors moving forward with the same noble goal of trying to fight climate change and create a sustainable future for us.